So you might have seen this awards winning site with really cool interactive animations, as well as this cool 3D sort of rotating slider. And then this text animation looks also pretty nice when I've moved my mouse. But one thing that looked really nice, and one thing that sort of we've built past in the channel as well, but this is a bit different, and that is this scroll triggering experience of different sections. So when I start scrolling, the next section sort of tilts and then slides in, and then the next one comes in and it goes on. And then there are some sections which are longer. So we're able to scroll, and then after it's done, it gets pinned, and then the next one appears. So we haven't really built something like this. Obviously, we've built something similar, but not something that basically waits for the entire section to finish and then pins. So it's a really cool way of adding different sections. So I've come up with something similar. So here I have what I've built. So we have this section, and then when I start scrolling, the second one comes in. We have a longer content here, so this is scrollable. And then after it's done, the next content, next section basically comes in. This is also scrollable. Same with this fourth one. And then this is the last one. So this is what we're going to be building in this video. The source code as well as the live link is in the description, so you guys can go and check it out. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and turn the notifications bell on, because I bring in cool stuff like this every week. So yeah, without delay, let's get started and let's learn to build this. So here I am in my index.html file wherein I have a bunch of stuff. Let's see how it renders on the browser first. So this is how we have the content and everything set up. So we have different sections. This is the second one, third, and the fourth. And then this is the last one, the fifth one. Okay, let's first look at the HTML and let's try to understand what we have. So here we have the main, which holds different sections. So we have around 5 sections, and I've given class to each individual one of them. Now each section has a container div. This container has the actual content. Now for the first one, we have less content, so it wraps up in 100 viewport height. But then for the second one, since we have much more content, the height is more than 100 viewport height. So I've given a minimum height of 100 viewport height to each section, just so that it at least takes the full screen. And then if there are like longer content, it would grow automatically. So that's pretty much what I needed to explain. So that's pretty much it for the sections. Now for the content, you can put in whatever you want in the sections. It doesn't really matter. The next thing that you need to add to the styling, now ignore the styling, it's very messed up, because I just wanted this to be quicker and cleaner, so I just came up with something simple. So the next thing that you need to be careful, and you should add it, and that is transform origin of bottom left. Now if you have seen the intro, the way each section rotates is basically it tilts from one side and then enters in. So you need this transform origin as bottom left, so that the rotation happens from the bottom left corner and not from the center. So this you need to add. Apart from that, there's nothing much. You can add whatever styling you want for the sections. And that is pretty much what you need to understand for the HTML and CSS. Now let's add JavaScript and let's get it working. Since we have already built stuff like these in the previous videos and stuff, so I won't be diving too much into the HTML and CSS, because you already know how to style stuff and make them look pretty. So we have here the Lenis, GSAP, and then ScrollTrigger. Let's add the script tag and let's paste in Lenis's code. Now you would always want to add load, onload, event listener, and then run everything inside of that. But for this, I'm just going to be running this directly inside the script tag without the onload event listener, but make sure to always add that when you're building something for production. So make sure to do that. This code you can just grab from the Lenis's official documentation, which basically binds GSAP and ScrollTrigger and then gives you that smooth scrolling experience. And then after that, we grab onto all the different sections that we have. And then we run a for each loop for each section, taking into the index as well. So we have the section as well as I for the index. And then we grab onto the container inside each of the individual sections. And then the first thing that we do is we check if the container or if the section that we're looping through is greater than 0, meaning that if this is not the first one. So whenever we see that the section is not the first one, the first thing that we do is we set a rotation value to that container. So we had this container and then we add a rotation of 30 degrees. Now when I save, you can see that when I scroll down, you can see that all the different sections are tilted 30 degrees. Now this is happening from bottom left. So if this went for this property, let me just remove it. You'll see. So if I just remove it, you can see that now the rotation is a bit different, which isn't what we want. So yeah, let's add it back there. And this is much better. So we have it like this. Now the next thing that we have to do is whenever the section comes into view, we want it to rotate back to 0. So we target the container. We set the rotation to 0. We don't want any easing. And then we want this entire animation to happen on scroll. So we add scroll trigger. And then the triggering part will be the section. When the top of the section hits the bottom of the viewport, then we want this animation to start. And then this animation should get over by 25% when the top reaches 25% of the viewport, it should finish up. And then we want to bind this with our scroll. So we have scrub as true. Now let's save. And as you can see that it's animating properly. Pretty nice. Now, the next thing that we have to do is we have to pin everything and then we have to add this ongoing animation, the rotating animation on top of the pin sections. So this stuff is already done. The only thing that is left is to just pin it and it would work automatically. So what we do is we check. Now this time we're checking if the section is not the last one. So any section that is not the last one, we want to create a scroll trigger for that. Now keep in mind that we're not taking into consideration the last one is because if we also pin the last one, then in case your website has more subsequent sections, they won't show up. The last one will stay pinned. So that's not something that you want it to have. So we're checking if this is not the last one. So we create a scroll trigger. We trigger it based off the section. We start it when the bottom of the section hits the bottom of the viewport. Now, why do we have the bottom here for the section as well as for the viewport? Now, if you look here, some sections are longer. So we cannot take the top of the section because height of the longer sections are different. So we want the content to be entirely scrolled, and only when it reaches the bottom, only then we want it to get pinned. So we have bottom as the start one. And when does it end? When we're done seeing the entire content. So when the bottom reaches the top. So basically, when the bottom of the section hits the top, it's done pinning. And then we want the pin to be true, obviously, and then pin spacing as false. And that's pretty much it. Let's save, and that's it. So I can refresh, I can scroll, and then we get this cool effect. The source code as well as the live link of this is in the description. So Make sure you guys go download and check it out. Also, the inspirational site is in the description as well, so you guys can go and check it out as well. If you are new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and turn the notification bell on, because I bring in cool stuff like this every week. And yeah, share it with your developer friends and comment down just so that it gets reached to wider range of audiences. And yeah, that's it for this video. Meet you guys in the next. Till then, bye bye, take care, and peace.